Hello everyone, welcome back. Today we have Unchild by Unchild, debut of a new group under Stacy's company, High Up, and this group is just going to be pretty popular. Been hearing some hype for them, and I love Stacy, so I'm excited to hear what the second group from that company is like, and they have contestants from shows Trong Asia and Island 2, have Yen from Island 2, like her, so it's very cool. And there's a member called Han, I think, who's like really popular for some reason. I don't actually know what the reason for that is, but I have big expectations now, so let's see. But I'm already sold, I think, so definitely excited to check them out. But if you want to see more Unchild reactions in the future, then definitely leave suggestions down below and check out my Patreon, where I do a bunch of variety reactions and albums and all sorts of stuff like that. You can get it for free for a month using the link in the description. Make sure you subscribe for any future Unchild reactions and for reactions to many other groups. Stacy too. Leave a like, leave a comment. Timote, do you have any thoughts? Let's get into it. Trying to push someone onto the train track. So the name is interesting because I think there are children. Alright, already feels like a group that's bold. Love that beat, man. All that super brightly colored hair is very cool. Ooh. I like the girl with the green hair, man. Looks cool. I just love all the super bold, bright colors for the whole thing, man. You're saying ate that earlier? I was already going to compare this to Young Posse then. Now they're bringing the colorful stuff out into the regular world. Damn, just goes hard in the instrumental, man. Love this part. We're Unchild. Ooh, damn. Ooh, I love that outro. That was so cool. Okay. Child experienced an out-of-body moment mid-sandwich. Aka from Unchild. Aka from Unchild. Mid-sandwich, damn. Breaking flavor. Live, I said live unk. Unchild, I guess, but live unk for 21 p.m. Okay, I love this. From the very start, I was like, my first thought was, I already feel like this group is going to be something that can kind of change the K-pop scene in a way and like lead to trends and stuff. Like there's some groups where, they're from more popular companies, and this isn't the most popular company. They just have one group and it's a successful group, but just felt the hype of it. And I already feel like just with how bold this is, like this could lead to other songs like this in K-pop in the future, I feel like. And I'm a fan of that, man. I love just the quirky, bold feeling to it. So full of character and energy and uniqueness and everything. It's very refreshing in K-pop currently, because now it just feels like so many girl groups all just have the same, light, soft, like eyelet type concept, but a lot of groups don't do it quite as well as eyelet either. It's all just very floaty, like easy listening music, and I still like all those songs, but it's just so refreshing to have something that hits harder and just has a lot more character to it, and just down to having that long ass intro or long ass outro, I mean, where where they just keep the instrumental going and it's not just like a tiny little thing at the end. Like in most songs nowadays, when they even have a tiny little intro at the end, I'm like, ooh, very pleased with that. You can just make a song feel so much more like complete, but they had a long one there. And even though the song is still pretty short, like it made it feel a lot more full. Yeah, this is a group that's already just completely hooking me in and making me want to learn more about the members, just because, you know, they're styling them in such eye-popping ways and giving them all crazy hair and everything, and makes it so already just from watching one music video, like the different members each stick out to me individually, and I just want to learn more about them. So let's get into it one more time. Yeah, what's happening at the beginning? She's like being shoved out of the subway, I think is what's happening. Yeah, I just really like the girl with the green hair. I think Akko said at the end there. It's just such a cool look. Yeah, very quickly from the start, just with the EDM feel, I thought of Young Posse and We Don't Go to Bed Tonight. It's the song they just released, and just yesterday I was comparing that to Cortis's comeback Red Red. So maybe we're getting into more of an EDM era in K-pop. I wouldn't mind that. That's pretty cool. But if that is happening, then before it just becomes every K-pop song you hear, it's refreshing to hear. But I don't want it to be like that forever. But I definitely am a fan of that type of EDM sound that's just super bold and in your face. Makes it more memorable. I just love the green, man. Like, it's a color that's not very like aesthetically pleasing, and most people aren't going to want it as like on their Instagram feed or whatever. Like most people think of their favorite aesthetics, they don't think of stuff like this, but it just sticks in your head so much easier and just feels fun and bright and quirky, and like it's not taking itself too seriously, which is very refreshing. Who's she, man? That personality. Just goes so hard in the chorus, man. They all have such different concepts to each other, pretty much. Like this girl has more of a kind of goth look almost, with her makeup and hair and everything, and they're wearing different clothes, but they'll just kind of fit the quirky concept, I guess. It's just a bunch of random stuff for their clothing, but their hairstyles all make them feel like they're in a different group almost. Just all the sets are so fun to look at, man. And seeing how they're like, do you think the producers for this just really looked into color theory or something, like for choosing like what hair colors the girls will get and what they do for the video? Because just having the bright green and the bright red hair over the yellow background is so different than over the green background, but it all just gives different pops of color that are all just so satisfying to look at, kind of. If I had a toddler, or like not even a toddler, just an infant baby, I would show them this video to, you know, keep them entertained with all the bright colors. For the like general concept is like wanting to be unique. For a second I was like, it's not UNCHILD for unique child, because it's definitely what they're getting across, but I'm guessing instead of it being we're not children, it's like we are child, but also like just represents like going against the grain, maybe, because I'm sure that's just the whole concept, is them not wanting to fall into the system, school and everything, just want to do their own thing. Yeah, and then at the end when they go out into the normal world, it's also cool too, just seeing everything not being adapted to their concept that they're doing. It's like, yeah, they're gonna be like this way in the real world too. They look like Kiki. I just realized that they have a very like similar concept to what they did for the Lulu, I would say. Kiki is one of my favorite groups, so bonus points there. Having the nosebleed there, but not something you'd usually see in a girl group music video. Yeah, I love the vocal delivery for a lot of this line too, man. Like you can really feel the personality even in the line delivery. Yeah, this whole outro section is so cool. Okay, so fun. And just even have a little extra thing here just to make it feel even more quirky. Stuff like this where I'm like, it comes out and I'm like, man, how is everyone in K-pop not doing stuff like this? Because as soon as I just saw this member, I was like, man, I'm already just fully interested in this group just because that's so bold and unique and just immediately kind of sets apart the group for me and makes it seem like they have something that most other groups aren't going to offer. And just feels like this company knows how to do marketing well. Luckily, beyond just the concept and everything, I'm definitely a big fan of the style of song too, and I think it would be great if they didn't just stick to this sound but also just kept up the unique concept with some different types of song. Would be fun too. If they did just keep up the EDM thing, it would be fun, but I think you can just take this concept and do a bunch of different songs with it. Then maybe even just doing a variety of concepts, you could do even slower type songs, but just find a way to sprinkle in that unique energy to it would be very fun. Yeah, I'm definitely very, very interested in this group and would love to do more reactions for them in the future. So we'll see what kind of, I don't know, variety content or anything that they'll do. It'd be fun to just fully dive into another group for the first time on the channel, maybe. That is, if there's stuff worth reacting to, of course. But yeah, for this, definitely very, very, very fun. I very much enjoyed it. So my initial ratings. And again, the music video is just obviously super fun. I don't know if there's gotta be somewhat of a story to it, right? Like, hey, first go just heading to school on the subway or something. I don't know. It's just a bunch of different scenes. Almost up with the kitchen part necessarily, but showing them in a bunch of different places, just being the quirky selves, I suppose. But just immediately establishes what their general concept is, and I think does it very well in a very fun way. So I would give the music video solid 9 out of 10. And the song is kind of just as impressive, I would say. I'm not sure. It's still shorter than I would like, and after the second listen through, it was like I got the shortness of it more and just wasn't fully being bombarded with new stuff. I could just take it for what it is a bit more and be like, yeah, it's shorter than I would like, but still very, very fun. Very much enjoy the sound of it the whole way through, especially the chorus and the outro and everything. Yeah, still definitely quite high rating. I'll give it a 89 for initial rating. So definitely very, very excited to see more from them. So let me know what you thought about this in the comments. Subscribe for any future Unchild reactions. But most importantly, what did Timothée think? See you in the next video.